This is 7 News.
Tonight, tributes as an Australian TV icon loses his battle with cancer.
Peter Harvey, Canberra.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Blake Johnson.
Good evening. One of the best-known voices of Australian television journalism has fallen silent with the death at 68 of Peter Harvey. He was one of the nation's most respected and experienced reporters. Today, he lost his short battle against pancreatic cancer, his family at his bedside.
His friends say it was his genuine presence and authority, a brilliant writer, passionate journalist, and then there was that voice, his famous signature.
Peter Harvey, Canberra.
One of the funny things, I'm getting kids aged 18 and 19 coming up to me and say, would you say Peter Harvey, Canberra for me, you know? I left Canberra in '97.
The respected political correspondent who became a legend with some help from a good friend.
Peter Harvey, and there's this long pause. Peter Harvey, Canberra.
He started in newspapers, won a Walkley Award at just 19, covering a Sydney gangland slaying, a career that included Vietnam, the great political dramas in Canberra, the Gulf Wars.
The change in the weather was the last thing anybody forecast.
He was prolific. He could be a war correspondent one day and a fashion reporter the next.
The serious political reporter revelling in being a fish out of water.
As for my part in all of this is about as far as I'm prepared to go.
It was on a trip to Venice with his wife last year when he fell ill.
There's obviously something wrong, and there was. And it was a tiny cancer on the pancreas.
News he handled with dignity and courage.
It's in my nature to have the glass half full, not half empty.
To describe Peter Harvey is to describe an absolute gentleman.
And he kept working in his beloved craft until the end.
I think he wanted to go out working to the very last gasp, and he did.
Chris Mark, 7.
7 News, the pulse of Perth.